Have you ever seen two people on screen and thought, wait, this is way too real? That's exactly what happened the moment Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan shared the screen. From their very first project together, fans couldn't stop whispering, was this chemistry carefully scripted by directors, or was something deeper happening off camera? The shocking truth is that behind the scenes, certain moments left even the staff stunned, and some fans still claim they witnessed sparks that no scriptwriter could ever plan. When the Untamed first aired, no one expected it to explode the way it did. But what shocked everyone wasn't just the story, it was the way Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan looked at each other. Their eye contact lingered, their reactions felt too natural, and fans immediately started dissecting every glance, every smile, every moment of laughter. Was it acting, or a glimpse of something real slipping through? Some scenes felt so unscripted that viewers actually believed they were watching genuine emotions unfolding. Behind the cameras, stories began to leak. Crew members whispered about the two always choosing to sit together during breaks, sharing inside jokes, and laughing at things no one else understood. One assistant even claimed that when the camera stopped rolling, the energy between them didn't. Wang Yibo, known for being cool and reserved, suddenly seemed more open, while Xiao Zhan's warmth seemed to draw him in naturally. Fans were left gasping, was the production team pushing them closer, or was destiny doing the work? Then came the interviews. Every single joint appearance became a goldmine for fans. In one now famous moment, Xiao Zhan was speaking when Wang Yibo suddenly laughed, shaking his head like he couldn't believe what he'd just heard. Xiao Zhan looked over with a smile so genuine that fans swore it wasn't acting. And here's the shocking part. When that clip went viral, some viewers claimed they saw Xiao Zhan's ears turn red as if he'd been caught off guard. Coincidence? Maybe. But the debate only grew louder. Some fans argue it's all scripted. After all, entertainment companies know exactly how to feed audiences. Chemistry sells, and the producers would have done everything possible to keep the illusion alive. But others are convinced no script could force the kind of subtle, natural reactions caught on camera. The way Yibo leaned in when Xiao Zhan spoke, the way their laughter synced perfectly, the way their eyes lit up in moments that weren't even central to the storyline, it all felt too authentic. Things got even more intense when off-duty sightings surfaced. Fans claimed to have seen them hanging out casually, long after filming ended. Rumors spread about them riding motorcycles together, grabbing late-night meals, and even texting during award shows. None of it was officially confirmed, but the idea that their connection extended beyond the set sent fans into a frenzy. If it was scripted, why would it continue when the cameras weren't there? But here's where it gets even more shocking. Some insiders suggested that both stars were asked to tone down their closeness in public because the speculation was spiraling out of control. Instead of calming fans down, this fueled even more theories. Why tone something down if it's just acting? Why worry if it's all scripted? For some fans, this was proof that the bond between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan was genuine, something even their management couldn't fully hide. To this day, debates rage on. On one side, skeptics insist every smile and laugh was carefully crafted by professionals to make the story believable. On the other, believers claim no director can manufacture the kind of sparks they saw. And in the middle? Millions of fans, replaying every clip, analyzing every expression, desperate to know the truth. What makes this so powerful is that no one really knows. And maybe that's the secret. The mystery itself keeps fans hooked, forever searching for answers in every glance, every shared laugh, every tiny gesture. Whether scripted or real, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan created a storm of chemistry so strong it blurred the line between fiction and reality. So ask yourself this, when you look back at those unforgettable moments, do you see two actors doing their job, or two souls whose connection was too powerful to be hidden? That's the question fans can't stop debating, and maybe, that's exactly how the story was meant to be. That's the question fans can't stop debating, and maybe, that's exactly how the story was meant to be. But things didn't end there. As time went on, both Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan continued to appear at events, award shows, and interviews, and each time, their interactions sparked new debates. For example, during one award ceremony, Yibo was caught on camera subtly glancing at Xiao Zhan while the other was speaking. It was quick, almost unnoticeable, but fans zoomed in, slowed it down, and analyzed it frame by frame. The verdict? Some claimed it was pure admiration, others swore it was just respect between co-stars. Still, the moment spread like wildfire, adding more fuel to the never-ending question, scripted or real? Another incident that shocked fans happened during a live event where both stars were seated apart, surrounded by other celebrities. While the cameras focused on the stage, sharp-eyed fans noticed Yibo turning slightly to look at Xiao Zhan, almost as if checking to see his reaction to what was happening. Xiao Zhan smiled, and although he didn't look back immediately, the timing of that smile made fans believe there was some silent communication between them. To skeptics, it was nothing more than coincidence. To believers, it was undeniable proof of a bond that went deeper than acting. And it wasn't only fans who noticed. Journalists often asked them about their chemistry, pressing for answers that neither ever gave directly. Wang Yibo, famously private, often deflected with short responses, while Xiao Zhan's warm personality made it easy to charm his way out of questions. But what stood out was how carefully both of them chose their words, almost as if they were protecting something. Protecting what, though? A friendship? A professional image? Or something more? Theories grew even stronger when both stars began working on separate projects. Fans expected the connection to fade with time, but instead, little hints kept resurfacing. A phrase Yibo used in an interview sounded eerily similar to something Xiao Zhan had once said. Xiao Zhan's smile at a fan meeting reminded many of how he smiled when Yibo was around. Were these just coincidences, or were they unintentional echoes of a bond that never really left? Of course, the entertainment industry thrives on speculation. Companies understand that mystery keeps people watching, and keeping fans debating means keeping them engaged. Some argue that everything, the glances, the jokes, the subtle moments, was part of a carefully maintained image. But others insist that no matter how clever a company might be, real emotions have a way of breaking through the surface, no matter how tightly controlled. And let's not forget the fan culture that surrounds them. Entire online communities are dedicated to analyzing every single interaction, creating timelines, and comparing behaviors across years. Some fans go as far as claiming that their personalities complement each other too perfectly to be an accident, Wang Yibo's reserved, quiet style balancing Xiao Zhan's warm, open nature. Together, they create harmony that feels effortless, like two puzzle pieces falling into place. Could that kind of natural balance really be scripted? The truth is, we may never know. Neither Wang Yibo nor Xiao Zhan has ever confirmed or denied the endless speculation. They've remained professional, respectful, and focused on their careers. But maybe that's the most shocking thing of all, that in a world where so many stories fade quickly, their chemistry remains a mystery powerful enough to keep millions of fans debating years later. And perhaps that's why this story endures. Because it's not just about whether their chemistry was scripted or real. It's about the way they made people feel. The way their interactions made audiences believe in connections that transcend the screen. The way they blurred the line between acting and reality so perfectly that even now, people can't decide where one ends and the other begins. So maybe the answer isn't important. Maybe the real magic lies in the fact that Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan created something unforgettable, something that still leaves fans wondering, replaying, and hoping for more. And whether scripted or real, that kind of impact is rare, powerful, and worth remembering.